Hey, my two viewers. Good afternoon. Happy Truthful Tuesday. How you guys doing today? Make sure you give the live a thumbs up. Hey, Meadow Shrub. How you doing? Yeah, I came on live again. I don't know how to make you a moderator. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Add as a moderator. I found it. Standard can manage block words. Can okay, wait a minute. So that's how you got to do it. Can review block words and change chat marks and link, and also capabilities. Standard can review and remove chat messages and okay. Meadow Shrub is now a managing moderator. Okay, Meadow. So you are a moderator now. No, I don't feel as tired. I don't. Thank God. This morning I just felt drained, but it is really hot in Chicago. Really hot. We're gonna have a heat index of I don't even know, but it's gonna be up there. So Meadow, I made you a moderator. I don't know. I don't see your name in blue, so I don't know if it did it or not. Let me see. Oh no, you still a moderator. It says you're still a moderator. I don't know why it didn't come up. Like, oh, there it goes. There it goes. You in blue now. So you are a moderator now. So Meadow, you can get rid of people. If I don't get rid of them, you can get rid of them. You can hide them from making comments. You can hide them from the channel, meaning that they can look, but they can't make a comment. So if you see anything in here that you don't like, get rid of these folks. Okay? So you are a moderator now, and I know you will do a good job. And if anybody else come on here that I want to make a moderator, I can do it right here. See, I learned something new. Absolutely. You do? You had the same shirt in pink? I love this shirt. It's 34 people in here. Are you one of those angry? Is your mother? Let me ask, is your mother? Hey, Dream. Hey, Aubrey. I love your name. Hey, Ben. Thank you, Benny. Can you put your hand over the camera for an edit? What? What are you talking about? It's 41 people in here. All right, it's 41 of you all looking, but I need 41 thumbs up. I only got 8. Okay, so we got a troll in here. So let's get rid of him. Hey, Darnell. Okay, you gotta go because I don't know what you're talking about. Let me get rid of Gizmo. Oh, Lord. Here we go with these fucking trolls. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Benny, for hitting the like button. And thank you so much for liking the channel. I appreciate you already. I appreciate you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. How you all doing? It's 34 people here, but I need 34 thumbs up if you don't mind. I don't know why people are so rude, Darnell. I don't know. People just come right on and just, go in. I don't even know I don't even know these people. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know what he was talking about. Hey, Jackson. Hey, Nikki. How you guys doing this afternoon? Hey, Soup. I think that's Sopo. How you doing? How you guys doing? I'm gonna put my sunglasses back on. I'll have to read your comments as I go. I'm not gonna be on this live very, very long because I have to go and get my son's grades today. I don't know why they didn't give him his grades the last day of school, but they didn't. So I gotta go pick up his grades. So I won't probably be on here no 2 hours, probably an hour at the most. And so I will read your comments. But I did want to ask you all a question. Do any of you all look at are you all on TikTok? Did you all see that couple that was on, I think they were either on TikTok or either Facebook Live, and they were in an argument. It was a black couple, and he stabbed her and killed her on the live. Did y'all see that? Oh my God. So what I want to talk about is being in toxic relationships. Whether you are, there's a lot of men in toxic relationships dealing with toxic women. And women can be abusers as well. Men, you all have to be careful who you all are dealing with when it comes to these women, because a lot of these women like to put their hands on you. They like to fight and then call the police and play the victim. You got to be careful, just like we as women have to be careful. But it was horrible. They didn't show, but they showed you where he stabbed her. And then he got in the car and he went and he unalived himself. He shot, himself. So I don't know words I can and can't say on here without being banned. But please, please, please know who you're dealing with. And here's another thing too. I'm going to tell you all, when I'm in a relationship with a man, I don't believe in that arguing out in public. If we can't argue at home or on the phone or through a text between him and myself, I don't do public arguments. I don't do that. If I see that we both are angry and we out in public, I'm going to wait until we get to a place where we can talk about why I pissed him off or why he pissed me off. But it is so stupid to get on and be live and be in an argument. And they were basically in an argument about cheating. And he was mad because he had cheated, and then she cheated with somebody to get back at him. And y'all know how that go. Y'all know you men don't, if you cheat on a man, you can't never tell a man that you cheated on him. Ladies, please believe that. You can never tell a man that, okay? Never tell that you cheated on them, because they ain't going for that, okay? So she admitted that she cheated, and so he wanted her to be quiet because she was talking too much. And because she was talking too much and she wouldn't shut up, he stabbed her and he killed her. And it was horrible. So, you all, I'm going to say this, I'm going to give you all a little, if you see that you're in a toxic relationship, if you a man that she is real jealous, and you know that she cray, that she'll bust your car windows out, she'll slit your tires, if you she'll go through your phone, that ain't the woman you want to be with. Grown, mature people don't do that shit. They just don't. And ladies, if you got a real jealous guy and you can't, either or, you can't, nobody owns nobody. Let's just make that clear. Now, I don't condone cheating on anybody when you're in a relationship. I do not condone that, because cheating is it hurts. It's very hurtful. But let me tell you something. I'm not getting ready to unalive a man because he cheated on me, when I can simply stop fucking with him. I ain't got to keep fucking with you if you a serial cheater or if you had cheated on me. Thank you. I'm not finna do that. I'm gonna leave you alone. If I find out you cheated on me, I'm done. Okay? But nobody, understand this when I say this to you all. Nobody is worth you losing your life or going to jail for some bullshit. Okay? Ain't nobody worth all of that. Let people go. I know you can be in love. I know it hurt. I know you may cry. You may not be able to eat. You may be sick. But guess what? A new day starts the next day. And it may take you a while to get over that relationship. But ain't nobody worth that. Okay? Ain't nobody worth that. You didn't come here with attached to no man or no woman. You came here by yourself. Even if you were a twin, you still, one of y'all came first. Or you came second. So ain't nobody worth you losing your life. Ain't nobody worth that. Ain't nobody worth that. You get away from toxic people. Get away from people who don't mean you no good. Get away from people who don't have your best interest at heart. Get away from those people. I'm telling you. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you are in an abusive relationship, whether it's verbal or physical, leave these people alone. Okay? Ain't nobody worth none of that. Ain't nobody worth it. And men, some of y'all are with women who are so damn jealous that y'all can't flirt without her asking, without her trying to find out what the fuck you ate and who you ate it with and how bad the fart smell. Some of y'all men are with some real crazy ass women. Straight up. Straight up. And some of you men that are with these crazy ass women, y'all ain't even out here on the bullshit. Y'all the good guys. You understand what I'm saying? But you got this crazy ass woman. She want to control you. You can't go nowhere with your boys. You can't go nowhere with the brothers, with the fellas and kick it. She want to know what you're doing. Where you doing it at? What time you going to be back? How long you going to be gone? Was it any women there? Was you flirting? Was they flirting with you? She want to sniff your drawers. She want to... Baby, I ain't got time for that bullshit. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I promise you on everything. I ain't got time to be doing that with no man. Okay? Whatever the fuck you gonna do, you gonna do. I'm not following you. I'm not putting no tracker on your ass. I'm not tracing you. I'm not trying to see what you doing. I don't give no damn. Cause guess what? Let me say this to you ladies on here. It ain't gonna stop a motherfucker from cheating. Okay? It ain't gonna stop him. I don't care. And here's another thing too that I want to say to you ladies. You all do all of that bullshit and then you don't fucking leave them. You do all of that bullshit. You do all of that. And then you don't leave. And if you ain't got no goddamn exit plan to leave the motherfucker, why are you doing all of that? Why are you going through his phone? Why are you trying to see what pictures he liking on his social media? Who the fuck cares? Who cares? You can't stop him from cheating. Understand this, ladies. You can do all that and you cannot stop a man from cheating. Do you all understand? So when you doing all this bullshit, it don't make... Let me tell you something. Fuck with a man's car. Bust a man's car windows. You tearing up his property. Let me tell you something about a man. Okay? And I don't know about other men, but I'm going to tell you, I'm a black woman and I deal with black men. Let me tell you something about a black man. You can call his mama a bald-headed sapsucker. And he'll be like, okay, whatever. But fuck with his car. Fuck with his car. He'll stop fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. Don't be out here messing with these people's property. You know, and some men like that crazy shit. They get off on that. Oh, you know, she jealous, you know, blah, blah, blah. And you don't take this shit serious. But you better take it seriously. Because people are on the edge. And all you got to do is poke them just a little bit and they over the edge. Be careful. Be careful. All right, Angel, I'm finna make you a moderator, baby. I found out how to do it. Okay, why I can't click on your name? Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm on Meadow. I don't know why I can't click on Angel. Oh, here it go. Okay, Angel, I'm finna make you a moderator. Add as a moderator. I added you as a moderator. Well, you may think it's bad advice or not, but if you must like the drama then, since you think it's bad advice. You must like the drama. And it's a lot of people that like drama. They like drama. So you must like it. And I'm going to say it again. Nobody is worth you dying. Nobody is worth you going to jail. Nobody is worth you being locked up, being taken away from your family. Nobody is worth your family being upset and being distraught because somebody unalived you over cheating. That's some bullshit. So cast vision, you must be one of them people. You like bullshit. We only live once, and after that, we face judgment. That's why it's so important to know Jesus now before it's too late. Amen. I ain't letting just anyone go through my phone. What the fuck? Some women go through phones because they know how to get in your phone. You understand what I'm saying? Knock Bell, you real ignorant and you illiterate and you must be slow because I'm not angry. This is how I express myself. I'm talking about a couple who was on Facebook and he unalived her on the live. So, you know, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, just say you don't understand. But why would I be angry? I'm still alive. I've never did anything to a man, so why would I be angry? So that just let me know you stupid. So a lot of y'all on here that's stupid, for real. You all don't listen. You all are so judgmental. You so quick to talk about somebody on their live when you don't have to be here. Get the fuck on. Why are you here? You don't like what I'm talking about? You think my advice is bad? I didn't call you. I didn't call your name. You ain't got to watch me. Get the fuck on. I said this yesterday. Get the fuck on. Why are you here? I don't bite my tongue on my shit. Now, when I come on your shit, I'm respectful. But you're not finna disrespect me on my shit. You ain't gotta watch. It's 44 people here. You ain't gotta fucking watch. You sound stupid too. Okay, let me get rid of you. Go look at your mama's ass. Let me hide this person. Hide this person. Yeah, I just got rid of some people. Okay, see you later. Have a good day. Yeah, Meadow, I just got rid of some people. Your mama is ghetto. Get the fuck on. Let me hide this person. Hello. You love soul food? I don't know. Do you have more fun as a blonde? I don't know. That's a dumbass question. You're going to kill someone. You stream a video, clout chasing. Get the fuck on. Go kill your mama for not swallowing. Here we come with this dumb shit. Anyway, you all, so yeah, so that was something that people are talking about it. I don't know if you all have seen that or heard about it. I know some of you all are not. Some people don't watch or don't have social media. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know about what happened. But it is really, really a terrible thing that happened. And I'm just telling you all to be careful with these people, because thank you, Emma, thank you. Just be careful. Just really, really be careful. It's just terrible. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Um So on Tuesdays over here, we do Truthful Tuesday. So if you have a truth that you want to oh, Linda, you asking what happened? So Linda, it was a couple, a black couple, and the guy stabbed her on live. They were on live and they were in an argument because she cheated and he cheated. And he was asking her or saying something to her about the fact that she cheated. And he wanted her to shut up because um, he wanted to tell his story about why why she cheated. And she wouldn't stop talking. So he stabbed her. And then he got in the car after he killed her. And they have children, mind you all. They have babies, okay? They have small children. So these children have lost both of their parents on some bullshit. So then he gets in the car, Linda, and he drives away, and then he unalives himself. He unalives himself. And it just show you, and I know it's a lot of sick people because they hear on this live, they get on these lives, but it just shows you how sick people are and how people have no self-control. You know what I'm saying? They have no self-control. They just act on their emotions. And I know we all get mad, right? We all get mad. We've probably all done some things that we wish or said some things we wish we had not said. But ain't nobody worth you going to jail, and ain't nobody worth you being buried in the ground on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to walk away from people. You got to learn to let people think whatever they want to think. You got to learn to let people say whatever they want to say. And what I was saying was, if you in a relationship where this person is no self-control at all, Linda, none. What I was saying was that if you are with somebody that is toxic and has toxic behavior, you need to end that relationship. And what I was saying was that there's a lot of men that are with jealous women. And women women act crazy. And I was saying that, if you have a woman, if you with this woman and that this woman is, a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, don't play with her. Don't play with her. And if you got a dude and he a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, don't play with him. People have this thing, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. But at the end of the day, everybody, you don't belong to nobody. You don't belong to anybody. You know what I'm saying? God is not spelled backwards on my t-shirt. Are you dumb or you slow? Which one are you? You can't read? Oh my God. This is what it say right here. It's not backwards. Maybe your phone is upside down. Or maybe you just can't read. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. But I'm going to say this again. You don't belong to anybody. You don't. Just because we're in a relationship does not mean I belong to you, and it doesn't mean that you belong to me. It doesn't mean just because we're in a relationship I can't have a life, that I can't live, that I can't have. You have to be careful with people that you're in a relationship with. When they start to try to isolate you from family and friends, that's about control. You have to be careful when you with people who don't want you to have nobody else but just them. That's not good. That's toxic. That's what I was saying. It's toxic. You don't belong to nobody but the Creator. That's it. He decides when he's going to take you home, back home to glory. He decides everything about your life. You only belong to him. You do not belong to man. Just because you love me and I love you, if you decide that you want to end this, I can be hurt. I can be devastated. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't have a right to take your life. That's crazy. Well, I don't know. Don't worry about what's on my shirt. I'm not here to talk about my shirt. I'm not even talking about that. So, I'm not talking about that. I'm not doing a video about my shirt. So, I don't even know why y'all concerned about my shirt. I'm talking about something totally different. But you know, just be careful who you dealing with, you know, because like I said, people are definitely crazy. And what you have to understand is that the mind is a very fragile thing. And it is so easy for people to snap and go over that edge. And to be truthful, everybody, you know, everybody is there. But it's what you have to do. It's what you have to do. You have to get your mind right, right? You have to go into that. You have to go into that secret place where it's just you and God. And you got to talk to him. And you got to say, God, listen, I need you to give me some strength. God, I need you to help me. God, I need you to intervene. I need you to step in. Because right now I might do something that that I know that I may regret later. That's why you got to have a real relationship with him. You know, you got to have a real relationship with him. You got to have a real intentional relationship with him and talk to him and say, God, I need you. I don't need you tomorrow, but I need you now. And a lot of people are dealing with a lot of things. So it don't take much. It don't take much for them to go over the edge. It don't take much for them to snap. You know, the mind is very, 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 very fragile. But I'm going to say it again. If you are in a relationship that is toxic, that is abusive, that you're dealing with a narcissist, you need to get out of that. Real talk. Because I'm going to tell you something. I've been on both sides of the coin. I've dealt with somebody who was a narcissist and somebody that was abusive. And that shit don't get no better. You understand what I'm saying? It don't get no better. It gets worse. Thank you, Linda, for subscribing. I did see that. Thank you so much. So you have to, you know, when you see the signs that somebody is abusive, and I say this to men because a lot of times people don't think that men they don't think that men are being abused. But men are abused too. You know, men are abused as well. So when you, listen, I talk to a lot of men, and some of the brothers that I talk to, they're dealing with some real cuckoos. And I be telling people all the time, I said, hey, I tell guys, I be telling guys all the time, I be like, look, she seem a little, you know, I'm going to tell you all a quick story. One of my ex-boyfriend's best friend, he was dealing with a young lady who was still dealing with her ex. And her ex, and she kept dibbling back and forth with this guy, right? She kept dibbling back and forth with him. So my ex best friend, he would tell my ex, he'd be like, you know, she be doing this and she be doing that. And so my ex was like, man, he was like, you know, you need to leave her alone. He was like, because she sound like she not, you know, like she got some other stuff going on, and like she not done with him, and you need to leave her alone. Well, He wouldn't leave her alone. And so one night on a Friday night, him and my ex, they were supposed to get together. And when my ex got off work, they were supposed to hook up and go to a party. So when my ex got off at 10:30 that night, when he got off, hey Wanda, when he got off at that night at 10:30, he called him. And thank you, Mercy. I got it. Thank you. I saw your thing about the seatbelt. Thank you. So when he got off at 10:30 at night, he called him and he wasn't answering his phone. And he was like, that's not like him. He was like, that's not like him for him to answer the phone. Well, this dude, she was a beautician. He went to the shop, and my ex best friend, he was walking towards the shop. And as he was getting ready to go in, I don't know what he was going. I don't know if he was just going to see her or whatever. The dude came up behind him. He killed him. And when I tell you this was a good guy, when I tell you he was the nicest, sweetest, smartest guy, he owned a couple of businesses. He wasn't no thug. He wasn't on no BS. But he was killed because he was dealing with a woman who was playing both sides. She was messing with both of them. And she thought, I'm gonna mess with him and I'm gonna mess with him. So she was telling both of them, some BS, right? And the guy that killed him, she had told him, yeah, we just don't call him Jim. She was like, yeah, I keep telling Jim to leave me alone, but he won't leave me alone. I told him that me and you are back together. And this is what this is how the story came out when they found out what had really happened. And she was like, yeah, I keep telling him that me and you are back together, but he keep coming to the shop. So that's why he came to the shop, because that's what she told him. He keep coming to the shop, and I keep telling him that it's over with, but he won't leave me alone. So she set that shit in place. You understand what I'm saying? She set that shit in motion. Okay? She set it up. And so this seatbelt is twisted for one. She set it up. So she set it up. And so she kept saying he was coming to the shop, and then he came up to the shop, to the beauty shop, and he. When I tell you we were all devastated behind that, it was such a tragic, senseless loss. You know what I'm saying? It was such a senseless loss, something that should not have happened. All because she was playing games. Just stupid. It just didn't make any sense. And it's just a sad situation, when people I don't know. Me personally, I always say this, and I say this because I've dealt with so many people in my family being murdered. So I just can't see myself just doing that to somebody other than it being self-defense. You know what I'm saying? But just to take somebody's life, I just can't understand it. And I'm also say this to you all that are dating. Be careful who you take around your children. Whether they're small, teenagers, or grown. Be careful. And I'm going to also say this to the ladies. Ladies, it's 2025. You no longer have to have a man pick you up at your door. Okay? If you have met a man on a dating site, or you've met a man in the grocery store or Home Depot, or somebody has hooked you all up, stop letting men come to pick you up at your home, or your whatever, wherever you stay, whatever your residence is. Stop allowing that. If you have a car, even if you don't have a car, take an Uber. If he plans a day and he says, can you meet me, this is the restaurant we're going to, stop letting them pick you up. A man does not need to know where you live. He does not need to no, I don't carry a piece. I need one. I'm doing good, Christina. How you doing? You need to stop letting men pick you up at your house. You need to meet men wherever you all are going. Especially, I'm going to say this to the ladies. You need to do this for, I would say, until you feel comfortable. Okay? Until you, hi, how you doing from Zealand? How you doing? Hey, Tamara. Hey, Julius. You need to do this until you feel comfortable enough that he can come to your home to pick you up. If you need to wait, whenever you comfortable, not when he wants you to do it, but when you are comfortable. Most of us, I'm 55. I don't know how many of you all, what the ages is here, but I'm 55. And I drive, like you all seeing. I have my own car, my own home. And so I drive. And if I didn't drive, I'll meet you there. If I don't know you like that, I'm not getting in the car with you. You can't pick me up. You know what I'm saying? You can't pick me up. You can't pick me up. I'll meet you. And here's another thing, ladies. Stop picking these guys up. If you meet a man and he tell you he ain't got no car, I don't care what nobody say. And I see, I've dated men without cars. It becomes a problem at some point. If he don't have no car, I'm not coming to pick you up. I had a guy one time, he didn't have a car, but he had he wanted us to go to the circus. And so first of all, his auntie worked at the circus, at the Universal Soul Circus that comes here to Chicago. So she worked at the circus, so the tickets were free. Then he said, "Oh no, I can't. I was just thinking you could come pick me up." Told him no can do. No can do. No can do. I can't come pick you up nowhere, sir. Sir, you need to have your own vehicle, or you need to get there the best way you know how. But I don't pick nobody up. And I ain't dropping your ass off. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. If you don't have a vehicle, I'm not interested. And I'm going to tell you, ladies, I have made that mistake more than once. And it was the wrong mistake. The wrong mistake. Who is that? Saying preach, sister, preach. Hey, Yobi. Hey, Daniel. I know, right, Angel? I'm not picking nobody up. I'm not dropping you off. I also went on a date with a man that I met him at the restaurant. And when I got there, he had already, now listen to this, y'all. He had already ordered him a platter of buffalo wings, right? And so when I got there, girl, he had barbecue sauce, girl, so many places. It was too many places that the law allowed. He had barbecue sauce on his nose, in his nose, on his lip, in his ear, on his chin, under his chin. Probably was behind his ear. I don't know. And he was already eating. You already eating? You couldn't wait? Damn. So he was already eating. He was already eating. And then he had the nerve to say, listen to this, Tamara. Listen to this, girl. He had the nerve to say, I just realized I don't have my wallet. You better call Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. Call him. Because I ain't got no money. I ain't paying for shit. You better call Tyrone. Call him. And you can't use my phone. Call him. Baby. I said, you say what? He said, yeah, I left my wallet. So, I can Zelle you or Cash App you the money. Nope. I told him, I said, I tell you what, player. I said, you enjoy the rest of your chicken wings with your barbecue sauce, having fingers, chin, on the nose, under the chin, on your shirt, probably behind your ear, under your arm. Negro, enjoy. I'm out. Peace, love, and hair grease. Okay, where you going? I was like, peace, love, and hair grease. He was like, he's like, I promise you I'll pay you back. You ain't got to promise me because it ain't finna happen. Call your mama, call Tyrone, call a babysitter, call a plumber, call a flea, call a tick, call a roach, call a fly. I don't give a damn who you got to call, but I'm not giving you shit. And that happened to my sister. My sister went out with a guy. They sat there, they ate, and this Negro told her that he had left his wallet. He told her he left his wallet, and he never did send her money. That's some bullshit. That's some game. Ladies, don't fall for the okie doke. Do you understand me? Don't fall for the okie doke. Okay? He ain't got no money. He ain't got no car. He can't afford to take you on a date. Deuces. I'm out this bitch. See ya. Huh. You said you would have paid for yours. Yeah, I hear you. Sarah, come on here. How are you, Mitchell? How you doing? Girl, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I was so turned completely off. I didn't even pay for mine. I didn't even want to pay for mine. I just wanted to get the hell up out of there. So you know what I did? I went to the front because you could, hey Grayson. I love that name, Grayson. I've always loved that name. What I did was I went up to the front where you could take out, where you could order. And baby, let me tell you, I went up there and I ordered my food and I was gone. Please don't call me your auntie. Please don't. I have one nephew and you are not my nephew. Don't call me auntie. Please don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm nobody. I am an auntie, but don't do that. Hey, no, don't. I'm gonna say it to you again. Stop calling me auntie because I'm getting ready to block you. Hey, the demon, how you doing? Don't disrespect me. I'm not your auntie. I don't know if you ain't got one, but I'm not it. Okay? All right. Hey, Riley, how you doing? There go another one talking about hi, auntie. Okay, you high. Well, then you can go. Oh, okay. Thank you, Angel, for deleting that. I want to ask you in Metal, can you all get rid of people? Can you all block people? Can you all hide people from the channel? Or do I have to do that? Because it was two two buttons for me to press, and I had on there, it said manage the live or whatever. So I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could, if I did it right or not. Live don't done it twice already. What you mean, Meadow? They can block them. Okay. Thank you, Preppy Pink. Thank you. Hey, Allison. I was just in the subscribe to you, Auntie. Okay, I gotta get rid of this motherfucker because he gonna make me really cuss him out. I've hidden blocked 2 trolls in the stream so far. Okay, thank you, Meadow. Yes, I can remove them. Okay. I don't like people calling me they damn auntie. I don't like that. I just don't like it. You know, I don't like people calling me their grandma. I don't like people. It's a fan. It's a fan. I got it from Amazon. That's what this is. People think that these are headphones, but it's a fan. I do have pets, Allison. I have 2. I have 2 girl cats that are bad as hell. Somebody else said something stupid. I see meshes. Okay, I see Metal. You elected by Metal. Okay. I don't want you to call me anything but my name. And if you can read, this channel says CeCe's Fashion is my passion. My name is CeCe. My name is not your auntie. I'm not your baby. I'm not your grandma. I'm not your girl. I'm none of that. My name is CeCe. Your sister has one of these, girl. It pumps out. It really does, especially when it's really hot. So I'm going to tell you, that's what you need to call me. And if you cannot respect me and call me that, you can go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm cute. Thank you. Thank you. That's my name. Yes, CeCe. Let me hide him. This Parker Maxwell. Oh, here he comes. Hey. Oh, you got it on. Oh, don't you look cute? I'm on live. I'm on YouTube. Hold on. Oh, do me a favor. Throw this in the garbage. Yep, throw that. Give me the money so you won't throw it in the garbage. Okay, thank you. Did you want us to stop or no? Or yes? I know it is. I guess. You want that? You want Chick-fil-A? Are you going to come down here and say hi? Are you going to come say hi? Are you going to come say hi? I'm on live with my subscribers. Everybody, this is my mother. Hi. That's my mom. So you want, what do you want?
Chicken sandwich.
Okay, whatever we get. Oh, I see. So where's the car? Where's the truck? Where's the truck? His truck. It ain't over there, is it? I bet they don't either. Yeah. But she said the other car was. Go back and read that. She said the other car was. He on the phone now. I like it. Of course I like it. I bought it.
Well, I just wanted to show you my appreciation.
I like it. I like it. Where you get those from? Oh. Okay.
I was getting them. I was putting them on. I was putting them on. I was saving them for the cruise.
Angel said hi. Daniel said hi.
Hello.
She said hello, you guys. So yeah, we gonna go on and get his grades, and then we'll stop and get something to eat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pick whatever you all get.
Okay. I figured you weren't cooking because it is hot. It's really hot. I figured you weren't cooking because it's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I got some sausage. I was just gonna do some of them like a hot dog. But these are maple sausage. These are more like sausage kind.
So you gonna do that?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Going that way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You said you want something cold, like what?
Uh,
Like some ice cream?
no.
Oh.
I'll make something cold.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's my mama, y'all. My mama, y'all wouldn't believe how old my mom is. My mother is 81 years of age. And this is the boy child. Let me see, I want y'all to see my boy child. That's my baby, y'all. That's my baby.
Okay.
He hate for me to call him my baby. That's my baby. That's my one and only. My one and only. I only have one son. And he's 17. We're getting ready to go get his grades. He's a senior, you all. He is going to be going into his senior year. I'm feeling some type of way about him being a senior. Although I'm happy and excited for
Why
him,
you feel some type of way?
I don't know. Because it's like, well, damn, he didn't even stop at the stop sign.
Okay.
I feel some type of way because, you know, I remember when Angel said, "Hey, Chris."
Hey.
That's the lady who sent you she sent you money for your birthday.
Oh.
I feel some type of way because, well, wait, before we do that, you should, since you on live, you should tell Angel thank you because you have
Thank you, Angel. Love you.
because you know, every year that Chris goes into a new grade, right? Like, you know, for instance, oh, and Meadow is on here. Meadow sent you money too, but I know you talked to him already. Yeah. But we thank you again. Oh, he just recently sent some money, so tell him thank you too.
Thank you.
Say, hey, Meadow.
Hey, Meadow.
You know, I remember when Christopher went to preschool. And I remember how I had a hard time letting him go to preschool. Then he went to kindergarten. And he graduated from kindergarten. Then he was going into the 8th grade. Then he was going into high school. And so now next year, God willing, which I believe, you know, we all gonna be here. Now next year, he's coming out of high school. And I guess the reason why I feel some kind of way, Chris, is because it's like after high school, it's like you grown. You know what I'm saying? He grown after high school. It's like, even though, don't get me wrong, I know he's still gonna need some guidance. But it's like he's gonna always be my baby. He can get mad at me.
I don't care.
You don't, yeah. Right. But he don't like for me to say that. But I told him I said, when you get a girlfriend, you're gonna be like, that's my baby. It's an enduring word. It don't mean that I look at you as a baby, or I look at you as somebody who acting like a baby, or, you know, like he's a little kid. You know, it's not that. But he's gonna always be my baby. You know what I'm saying? My mother says I'm 55, and my mama still say I'm her baby. You know, because I am. And wait till you have children. Wait till you have children. You're going to say the same thing to your children. You don't care how.
I say that to my son.
Well, let me tell you something. I've heard men, one of my ex, the one that I was just talking about, he called his son his baby. And his baby just had a baby. His son is grown. I don't care how old your kids get. They can be 100 and you can be 200. I'm just being, you know, I'm, you know. But it don't matter how old your children get. They are your babies. And that's it. That's all. Thank you for subscribing, LJ. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. But, you know, he is my heart. He is my soul. He is my everything, you know. And I'm just, you know, I don't know. I'm just feeling some type of way. My little baby, my baby.
Oh, okay. All right.
Him gonna be a senior, y'all. It seemed like them 4 years of high school flew by. They seem like they flew by. They don't seem like they flew by to you.
I did.
You hear that? That sound, you hear that sound? I gotta get that stuff. Somebody was saying yesterday, I'm gonna call my ex tonight and ask him what is the stuff that I need to get this. Well, I guess AutoZone can tell me if I describe it to them what I need to spray on the belt, but we'll see. I see you all are getting rid of some comments, so it must have been some crazy stuff that was said. But yeah, but he's going into his senior year, so of course you all know that next year is prom, graduation, all of that stuff, the fees. Woo, child, I am not looking forward to this. As much as I'm excited about him going into his senior year, I am not looking forward to. Whew, I'm not looking forward to that money part of it, and I know that I'll be glad that it's over with. My boss, one of my foremen, his daughter graduated this year, and she leaves for college in August, and he said he already feeling sad, that she's gonna be gone to college. And it's this whole parent thing. When you have children in your life for so long, right? You have them and they're under your wing, under your care, and then when they have to leave the nest, it's hard. It is really hard. And I know that I am going to be crying when Christopher walks across that stage and get that high school diploma. I know. I just know. I know. I know that I'm going to be, I just know that I'm going to be very, very emotional. And I also am very emotional because I'm a single mother. And I've raised this black boy in the inner city of Chicago where there's so much crime. And I've raised him to be a good young man. And I'm proud about that. And not only am I proud about that, I'm proud of him because he is such a good kid. He's a good kid. He loves the Lord. He knows he knows he has a relationship. He has a relationship with God. He prays, and I feel like things that I've instilled in him, he applies it. Nobody is perfect. I know he's going to make his own mistakes in life, and he's going to have to learn from them, as we all do. But I thank God for him that he is such an amazing kid, and I get nothing but good good comments from his teachers and the staff, at the school. Thank you, Meadow. Thank you. And I've done the work. I put the work in with this child, and you have to, as parents, I'm going to tell you all this. If you aren't a parent, or if you are, or if you've already had children, your children are grown and out of the way, you know that you had to put in that work. And putting in that work is not always easy because, we want to do what we want to do. We want to go and we want to clap our hands and pop our fingers and go to all the parties. But some things you have to make a sacrifice for when it comes to children, And it's not always easy, but God will definitely step in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're saying, but let me just get rid of you because I'm tired of reading your comments. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what he was saying. Something about you need to blame yourself. Blame myself for what? I don't know what he's talking about. I just got rid of him. Hey, Grace. How you doing? So yeah, we're gonna go get these grades, and then we're gonna go get something to eat. Then we'll go back to my mama's house, and then it'll be time to go home, get in the shower, and do this all over again tomorrow. I have a podiatrist appointment tomorrow because those of you all that watch me, I told you all the last time 2 weeks ago, he gave me a cortisone shot in my foot. And so I have to go and get another one. And I ain't looking forward. I don't know if he's going to give me another one, but I ain't looking forward to it. I am not looking forward to it. Okay, what is she doing right here? Just ignore the... Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have to ignore these people because people, girl, people will just get on your nerve. I'm telling you. I don't know which way she going. I didn't know which way she was going. She ain't have on no blinker. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if she turning, is she going straight? I didn't know. We might have to park back here. Oh, I could have parked right there. Dang, I didn't even see that spot until I'm. Hold on. Let me go around here and turn around. I still do not understand why they didn't give you all the grades. Do you understand?
On the last day.
Yeah, why they just didn't give y'all the grades? Why we gotta pick the grades up? Do all of this? This makes no sense to me. I guess they practicing. Just this whoever came up with this idea to have you come back up to the school. Oh my goodness. All right. Where's the door to the school? Oh, it's all the way up here. Crap. Crap. Oh boy, I'm not gonna find nowhere to park. Is she coming out right here? Oh, she's coming out. I'm gonna park right here.
Go ahead.
Oh, they all turning in. Like I said, I don't understand. I'm gonna suggest to them next time y'all have people, y'all let the kids out, give them their grades. You don't need to have to come back in here, back to this, back and forth. That just don't make no sense. I appreciate him letting me park in here. I feel like I'm still not in here. Okay, now I'm in here. It's too far out on the curb. Thank you. So my shirt said, God is within her. She will not fall. That's what my shirt said. Okay. So you all, I hate to end the live. Hey, CJ. So I gotta end the live because I gotta go get Christopher's grades. And let's talk. I like your hook. Yes, amen. God is within her. She will not fall. Amen, somebody. Amen. So I'm gonna let you all go. I will be back tomorrow on live. If I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So if I don't come back tomorrow, I'll see you all on Thursday. I'll be off Thursday, and Thursday is Juneteenth. Okay. So enjoy the rest of your evening. God bless you all. Thank you all so much for giving the live a thumbs up. If you are interested in subscribing, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, and and come on and be part of my my platform. Okay. All right, you all have a good day. Good rest of the day. All right. Love and peace. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. All right. Bye. Let me get rid of this person first. Okay. All right.